What's up, guys? Wolf right here with another video. I hope you guys can hear me okay. This one I've been wanting to do for a little while, for a couple of weeks. I just got very busy and haven't been able to take the time to do it, but hopefully without this background catching up to us. It's not supposed to rain, but it is definitely cloudy. We're going to talk about a little bit today about why I chose Melton and how's it been to drive for Melton as a rookie and now as a little more experienced driver under my belt, especially during this pandemic. So let's get started with that right now. So guys, if you've been watching the channel for a little while, you guys know that I started getting my CDL through Swift, to the Swift Academy in South California, Fontana, through the California trucking school. And if you haven't seen that video, I'll put the link on top there. You can go watch that video from when I started. But eventually, I did not start working with Swift, if you're wondering. I did not start working with them. Right before orientation, I decided, in a nutshell, to go on my own. Didn't want the restrictions on my license, and also there was some information that I found out afterwards that wasn't unfortunately what my recruiter had advised me of. So, two different stories. I didn't want to take the risk. It wasn't going to benefit me and my plans for me and my family. So I went ahead and decided to go on my own. Got that worked out. Got my license on my own with no restrictions, which was a big benefit. And I got to choose what company I wanted to work for. One thing that I had clear from the beginning, and I may have mentioned it in other videos, I'm not sure, but one thing that I had clear from the beginning is that I wanted to do flatbed. That's what I wanted to work with. This is what I wanted to do. So wanted to try dry van and actually reefer to start, just to get my feet wet and get the experience that I needed till I found a door to get into flatbedding and heavy lifting, which is what I want to do in the future. Other plans there that you guys gotta stay tuned to see. But fortunately, I was able to get out of the Swift deal. I mean, I didn't even sign the deal, but get off, not start with a company, not necessarily bad mouthing them. It works for some people it don't. It did not work for me, basically. It did not work for me. I needed to do something different, and I was able to get with Melton. And I chose Melton for a couple of different reasons. Number one, a lot of people spoke in my school, recruiters, as far as teachers, very good about them when it comes as a company. Recruiters are very awesome. Amy, who was my recruiter, very positive all the time, answered all my questions on time. There was no doubt in her that what she was saying, it was what Melton does and what is going to be applied and me and what I was going to experience. And everything that she said from the beginning, day one, has been exactly on point. So knowing and having that confidence that was what I expected, that the questions that I asked were answered, and I got what I've expected, has been awesome. Sorry guys, I'm out here in the yard and there's a truck passing by. So I chose Melton because what I was told that I was going to receive, the pay was way better starting off as a new driver than I was going to get with Swift or Warner. Melton starts you off as a new driver from school at 46 cents a mile, while in Swift or Warner or any of those other mega carriers, I was going to start at 36 or 37 cents a mile. So already off the bat, I have 9 to 10 cents difference per mile, which is very different in the pocket, right? That's a big difference to start with. On top of that, they pay you for tarping. And you might say, well, drive on a reefer, you don't have to do anything extra. Well, in reefer, you kind of do. It's a little busy. You have a little more responsibility with that refrigeration unit and some clients. But you don't get paid extra for that. You don't get paid extra for sweeping your trailer, making sure it's clean. You don't get paid extra to make sure you're filling your reefer. That's just part of your responsibility. Or, wiping it clean because the previous customer left it dirty with wood pallets and stuff like that. And I know how that is because I've worked for over 20 years in the manufacturing and shipping and receiving logistics side of things. So I've been a management and production manager in that, and supervisor for many years. So I know how that works from the other side and what the driver has to take care of with their trailer. But for the most part, yeah, it's drop and hook, generally speaking. But with Melton, not only did I get more cents per mile, 46 cents a mile to start with, but I also get the extra pay for tarping, which the more practice you get, the faster you get at it, the better you get at it, and you can really, enjoy doing what you're doing. Not every day is the greatest. For example, this morning I dropped off a load. It was sprinkling. It's been raining since the morning. Load, tarps were wet. I had on strapped in the middle of the city in downtown Oregon, and it was a little fun, but it was wet. It got wet. The tarps were wet, rolling them. I didn't have a lot of space where to, roll them on the side of the sidewalk because I couldn't do it on the street because there were car and vehicles coming. So I had to do it on the sidewalk, not a big sidewalk, and I had to just figure it out. So you need a lot of problem solving being out here as a flatbed trucker to solve anything that comes your way. You have to kind of figure it out. So if you're somebody that needs your hand being held through situations, this may not be the job for you. You might want to stay with the dry van and reefer, where all you have to worry about is getting there on time. Of course, all the safety as a driver, that you have to take care of your load and all that kind of stuff, but you don't have that much of a problem solving, the extra problem solving that we have to do as flatbed or heavy haulers and above. So, but that's one thing, and I enjoy doing it. So not every day is a nice day, but you get paid extra for tarping. Getting back to that subject, how much you get paid extra is basically $25 to tarp, $25 to untarp. So $50 per trip that you get paid extra from doing that. So that's an additional point. And Melton, basically 90% of the loads are tarp. Some are not, but 90% of them are tarp. So that's an extra $50 on top of that load that you're going to get. And it's your job to kind of get faster and faster, so it's better for you as you're working. So there's the other pay. The other thing is the benefits. Benefits were good. They are good. Melton is not a mega carrier, but they're a pretty big company. They're self-insured, if I'm understanding properly. But the insurance and the health benefits are very inexpensive. For somebody, for myself, that's been paying $500, easily $1,200 a month, and family health insurance, and all those type of benefits. I am paying 1/3 of that, if that. Right now, 1/4 of that actually, if that, and health benefits and health insurance and long-term and short-term coverage, dental, vision. So, it's not costing me a whole lot. So, and that's a great benefit with the company. They also offer you free clinics where, as a driver, you can go and get seen for free. You don't have to pay absolutely anything. You call in, you make appointments, different states and areas, not absolutely everywhere, but if you need to, you can go there and get a free clinic and get seen by a doctor and not have to pay anything for that particular appointment and get seen for free. If you're in Tulsa terminal, you can get seen by a doctor there. Make an appointment if you're not feeling well, whatever. So they definitely take care of you in that area. Another thing, of course, is the equipment. I like the Kenworth T680s. It's one I wanted to drive. They did get already a couple more Freightliners into the fleet, and I believe they're trying to possibly make it a 50-50 deal. But definitely, I like the equipment. See this guy passing by again. Hope you guys can still hear me, but I like the equipment. They're well taken care of. If you need something fixed, as long as all you gotta do is let them know. You send that macro in or that message into maintenance, and then get on the ball right away, and you get it taken care of, get it fixed, and get back on the road. Definitely, there's some days that, depending on what it is, you might have to, trucks might be in the shop, you might have to wait for that. But that's your unit. And one thing that I liked about that is that pros and cons, but that's my unit. As long as I don't get in a big wreck or somebody hit, God forbid, knock on wood, um, that's the unit I'm gonna have until they give me a new one. Or until I, if it comes to that, comes to leave, I leave. But that's my unit. I don't have to worry about getting moved to a different unit because they just decided to move me units in the middle, in a couple of weeks or in a month from now or whatever. As long as that truck is running well and I'm doing what I need to do, that's my unit. If I have it organized, it's my home. It's where I'm at on the road. So I don't have to worry about having to be switched to different units every so often because whatever reason they come up with, So I like that about them as well. And like I said, I like the T680s. But overall, load-wise and mile-wise, from day one, before this whole COVID-19, I just want to make clear, before this whole COVID-19 happened, during training and my first month, my first 4 weeks with them before I actually went and picked up Ashley, I got the miles. I got 2,500 plus miles every week. At average, during that time, you can say I got 2,400, 2,500 miles during those first few weeks that I got. And even now, during COVID-19, we're doing okay. There hasn't been a slowdown, definitely slowed down after the first couple of weeks after things got a little tighter and shut down. Things slowed down and everybody felt their pain. Some maybe a little more than others. But if you work hard and you do what you have to do as a driver, as a company driver, they take care of you. I have no complaints. I have checks in the COVID-19. I've had checks that hasn't been anything less, fortunately, than just $700 running up and down. That's the lowest I've ever had for the week. And other than that, I'm doing fine. I'm able to pay my bills. I'm able to take care of what I gotta take care of and have a little extra to save and whatnot. But no complaints. Is it the world? Is it perfect? No, there's no company gonna be perfect. If you're looking for the perfect company, you're never gonna find it. You're wasting your time. You gotta find a place for you that they take care of you. They do what they say they're going to do, and you know to expect that. They're clear with you and honest, which I'll get into that as well. And you're happy with. You're happy when you're pleased with where you're at. It's not going to be perfect every day. It's not going to be perfect every time. We're humans. We're all bound to make mistakes, and the company is run by humans, by human beings, by people. But we all make mistakes here and there. So your DM might make a mistake here and there. You might not understand the question that you're asking, or not reading something that you're reading. That's what you're asking about. Whatever. He or she may be having a bad day. I may be having a bad day. It don't matter. You're gonna have good days and bad days, no matter where you go. As long as you're happy with the pay that you're getting. They're being straight and honest with you. With that, they're taking care of you as best as they can, as they said they would. And they're being honest and upfront during bad situations, as we are right now in COVID-19. I'm straight. So going into that, that's another reason they have shown me I picked the right company to deal with. The CEO, Bob, and everybody has, they throw out videos and communication through the Qualcomm or YouTube or our social media pages for internal drivers, letting us know how things have been going, how things are doing on the market, how are we doing as a company, what the plans are. One thing that I've said that I was proud of being part of this company, I'm still proud of being part of the company, is hearing that our CEO, and our VIPs, they took cut in their pay to make sure the company stayed afloat. They did, we did lose a couple of benefits as far as bonuses and extra benefits and some of that kind of stuff. Matching within the company. They did what they had to do to make sure the company stays afloat, but they didn't lay off anybody. As far as I'm aware, everybody's working. Anybody who has left Melton is because they wanted to. They got scared, they weren't doing their job, they didn't think this was for them anyway, so they took off. But the company itself and our, Bob and everybody else in Melton, I want to say thank you, whether you guys watch this video ever or not. But they're being honest. They were clear and honest, and they told us what to expect. The good, the bad, and the ugly. But at the same time, they stay positive and they're keeping their drivers running. They had to stop hiring new drivers in, only some experienced drivers. So if you're interested in that, feel free to message me below and I can send you a link to get in contact with them. If you're looking into getting with Melton later on flatbed and you're considering them, let me know. Feel free to message me below. But, overall, I'm not going to get too much into detail, but they definitely have shown that they care for the drivers and they care for the company, and they want us to succeed because they want to succeed. If we succeed as drivers, they definitely succeed. That's how a company works, right? So I definitely appreciate that. What else can I tell you guys? It's been a great experience. Every question that I've had has been answered. My DM is great. I've heard good and some bad comments about my DM, but I have a good time. I haven't had no problems. Being honest, in the beginning, my DM takes care of my answers, my questions, takes care of me when I need something. I'm not one to be bugging my DM every day with dumb questions. I only contact my DM when I need to. If I get a message or unload and I don't understand what they're asking me to do, I ask, hey, can you please clarify this so I know I'm doing it the right way? He answers back, or one of the team members answers back if he's not available at the moment or whatever. I get my answer and I keep on rolling. I do my job, and if I don't need anything from them, if I have all the information I need to drive, it's on that platform or the app that we have, which I love, by the way. And I do my job and keep going. Deliver, shipping, let's go to the next one. I hustle every day. Every time I get a load, I'd be late. The only reason I'm stopped here right now, to be honest, just to let you know, I switched from this flatbed that I got right here. They had me picked up this step deck, which is actually my first step deck since training that I've had the pool. But during inspection, I found this big old screw in one of the tires. I'm in the middle of nowhere in Oregon, Oregon, I think that's the way you say it. I'm in the middle of nowhere, so I'm waiting for a outside repair guy from Love to show up, which should be here pretty soon, but it's been a couple of hours, about to be 2 hours right now. But that's what it is. I made that drive to get here and pick this up, so unfortunately I have to wait to fix that, But they acted immediately. But that's the reason I'm out here spending. Otherwise, I would be on the road driving right now, not making this particular video. But I'm glad I took the opportunity to make the video. But they take care of us. So other than that, I'm rolling. So I'm doing good. I like it. Like I said, I'm totally glad I chose this company. Overall, I have no complaints overall about it. I totally enjoy it. I enjoy the atmosphere. I enjoy that I can do my job and not be bothered. I do my job and I'm not bothered. They don't bother me unless they need something from me. I'm not even bothered. They don't communicate with me unless they need something from me. And I don't communicate with them unless I need something from them or have any questions. Otherwise, I have all the information I need to do my job every day, and I hustle every day. I get up in the morning as early as I can. I drive as many miles as I can every day. I get as close as I can to my con, all my shipper every day. Get there early. And even through this process of COVID-19, if I have to do a 34, I do a 34. So if you ever considered doing flatbed, or if you try dry van or reefer and that's not for you, you want to do a little more physical work, keep you a little more active, it's not that bad, guys. We unload 3, maybe 4 times a week. Being OTR, sometimes it's just one. You get one long big route from one state to another, one side of the country to another. That's one day. You drop it off the next week. Me and Ashley started doing our exercises every day in the afternoon. So even on top of working out, that helps physically do something, working out, but also doing flatbedding. Keeps you in shape. If you want to, it's not that hard, guys. It's definitely not hard. You have to be a problem solver. You have to pay attention to your load. You have to, do things correctly. But Melton gives you all the tools that you need during training and after training. You have all access to all the help that you need from load to load, from day to day. So it's a great company. So if you're considering, wanted to do flatbed, give it a shot, see if it's for you. Leave me a message. I'll send you a link. Check them out. Tell them Lee sent you, whatever. Go check them out for yourself. And once this pandemic is over, I'm sure they're going to be hiring a little more. Right now, they're only hiring experienced drivers. So if you're not experienced and you're just getting your CDL, do what you need to do at the moment. But I would definitely consider Melton if you're considering to do flatbed. I'm glad I did. I'm glad, I'm happy out of the way things have been going on. And for what I've seen, nothing's going to change. It's just going to get better. So once we get busier, we'll get busier. So just wanted to share that with you guys. I've been wanting to do that. I've had people ask me on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me there at wolfrider750 at Instagram. But just ask me, how about Melton, what I think about Melton. So I've been wanting to share some thoughts with you guys about how it's been going on, especially during this pandemic. I hope everybody's safe. I hope you're doing okay at home with your family. I hope if you're a driver, you're being safe on the road. Take care of yourself. Traffics are coming back, so those quote-unquote non-essential folks that are back to work, please keep in mind truck drivers are still out there working and hustling for you guys. So really appreciate it. Be safe. Thanks for watching the video. If you like it, please give your thumbs up. Comment below if you have any comments below from this video, any other thing I can help you with. Make sure notification bell and subscribe if you want to support the channel. I really appreciate it. I work on videos as fast as I can. I've said it before, I'm doing this on my phone because my laptop is a little messed up. It's an older laptop, so hopefully here next few months I can get a new one, and then I'll be uploading videos daily with my usual graphics and style of video, cinematography style that I like to post. So for now, Wolf Rider out. I'll see you in the next one. Be safe.